watching Advice Would Be Nice. This week on Advice Would Be Nice, we are covering narcissistic relationships. Before you are 3 cards. If you would like to take a moment, focus on the cards and which card calls to you using your intuition. Pick your card and then watch your reading by clicking on the Advice Would Be Nice playlist on Healing with the Tarot and selecting the relevant reading for your card. And without further ado, we're going to crack on. If you need longer, please pause the video here. Right, let's get started, shall we? Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Advice Would Be Nice, where we are covering narcissistic relationships. My name is Amy, you're watching Healing with the Tarot, and I am so pleased to have the pleasure of your company as we cover this week's message from the Spirit Guides concerning narcissistic relationships. You picked blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. So let me feel into the energy of this card. I feel like I don't know what it is. Like, I got this yesterday when I was doing reading number 2, a feeling of stress, of nausea, of feeling overwhelmed, you wanting to get away from someone, you're trying to say, no, this is over, I've moved on, I don't want to be with you anymore, this is ended. And you're finding it difficult to pull away from this individual. I don't know if they keep sucking you back in, but you really want this to be over. There's been a lot of conflict, it's been a very tumultuous relationship between you and this individual. You've been fighting a lot, having a lot of arguments, having a lot of instability in this union, in this relationship that you had with this individual, and it's causing issues in family dynamics. I feel like you've been arguing with your family over this person. And I feel with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands is all about new chapters, about you making a choice, about you changing direction. Seeing that the potential is there for you to be free of this person, for you to move on without them. And I feel like because you have been so connected to this person and it has been so difficult for you because of the constant fighting and infighting that's been caused, I feel like you want to get away. I feel like this is this need for change has been inspired within you. And I do feel like you have been getting new ideas about the direction that you want to go in without this person in your life, but you're finding it difficult to break free. And, you know, there's a lot of negative emotions surrounding the choices that you have to make at the moment. You know, I feel like this person really messed you up emotionally and mentally. They've been really causing difficulties in your dynamics and within yourself. And I swear, you know, this has come up in every single reading. Now, in the others, it was cutting ties. Both messages were cut ties, cut ties. In this one, it's block them and keep them blocked. Don't let this person back into your life. I mean, you have had a sea of negative emotions to do with this individual. It has been tumultuous relationship between you. They've been messing with your head. They've been causing arguments. The action recommended is to jump off in a new direction, away from this old energy that you have been facing. Okay. So you're being asked to step off in a new direction, and it may feel daunting because, you know, the Fool is all about foolish young energy, going out alone, facing the unknown alone. And it could be that psychologically speaking, you've been through so much with this person that you're lacking self-confidence, you're lacking feeling of direction in your own life because they were leading, they were dominating your existence. But, you know, you do have all the things you need within you in order to live your life without this person. You do not need to worry about looking back. Keep this person blocked. Do not let this person back in. Okay. Now, we have 3 cards for the outcome of this reading. So I'm just going to... It's a strange set of cards as well, so bear with me. We have Page of Cups in reverse. I think it's about seeing this person for who they truly are. You know, they're not Prince Charming or Princess Charming. Yeah, they're quite the opposite. You know, I think for you it is about overcoming the blocks. It's about letting go of the past. It's about seeing the person for who they are. You know, getting over those stuck emotions that you've been forced to have to deal with due to the relationship with this person that is now, you know, that you're now being asked to block if you've not already, you know, because you have to move on. You have to have nothing to say. Stop calling, cut off, no more. Narcissists they feed off fuel. You're fuel to them. You are a target, a mark. You are someone that a tool that they can use to uplift themselves, to aggrandize themselves, because self-aggrandizement comes with narcissism. You know, it's seeing the person for who they were. You need to understand that this person had questionable intentions. They were manipulating you. It was selfishness, and it was about blocked energy, okay? And using you and feeding off of you and imposing their energetic cycles onto you. And it's about you removing those, because if you can do that, you will find a partner that really truly does love you, an equal partnership. 2 of Cups is the representation of partnership. 2 of Cups is romance, but not with this person. This person, you are blocking the romance that this person gave you. It's bye-bye, Felicia. We are not going to go back there. We're not going to open ourselves up to that again. We are going to walk away. We're going to see the reason behind what's holding us back. We're going to let go, and we're going to realize that we're worthy of all good relationships, equal partnerships. We're, you know, joyful connection, breaking away from the duality of this relationship, because, you know, you're living in shadow. You want to embrace your light again, embrace your future again, embrace joy, embrace happiness, embrace all the things that are coming to you. You want to thrive in a partnership where your heart leaps with joy when you connect to it. This person did not do that. It was one of arguments, negativity, manipulation, depression. So it is about breaking free and seeing the manipulation, seeing it for what it is, and seeing that you're worthy of a good partnership. Letting go of those connections and those attachments, being strong enough to do it, and keeping that person blocked. Don't buy their piffle. Do not buy their manipulations as they try to worm their way back into your life. You do not want that. Because, you know, this person is salty. They're bitter, they're angry, they're petty. They're going to try to punish you for leaving them, punish you for letting them go if you have them back. You know, it'll be love bombing, and then it will start again. The cycle of control, manipulation, and AB will start again, and you do not want to let this person back in. You know, this person, they love celebration, they love aggrandizement, they gamble, they go to strippers. You know, they have that kind of lifestyle where they keep you in one area and then behave like they're single in another. You're there to serve when they want you, when they need you, and you need to see that that's not, you are worthy of a partnership that does not involve this kind of behavior. You know, this person saying to you, I'm longing for you, I'm missing you, let's talk, let's get back together, I really miss our special moments and all this, that, and the other. Ignore, ignore, do not allow. So I'm not missing you. Goodbye. I'm not longing for you. You're longing for if you are longing for them, you are longing for the imagined version of them that allows them to, get away with stuff, right? Your love is excusing their bad behavior. And you've got to see that that's not love. And it's certainly not self-love. And I feel like you need to be alone for a bit to develop that within you, that love, that self-respect again, and to not let this person back in, because they are two-faced. They are a cheater, a backstabber. They live a double life, right? They just want what they want. They want you to be there for when they want you to be there. And, there is a level of paranoia, being cautious, insecure, and guarded with this person. When you're with them, you know what's going on behind the scenes, but you're ignoring that level of stress and intensity because the fallout is always too much if you challenge their behavior. Maybe they are in some way extreme towards you and in those situations, and you need to allow for yourself to be free. Keep that person blocked. Do not let this cycle continue. Do not let them back. Because, the thing is this person, this narcissist envies you. They envy you because you're an empath. They envy you because of the things that you have that they want. They envy your abundance. They envy your friendships. They envy what you have. They want what you have. And don't give it to them. See that you are worthy of so much more and have value beyond that which this person is offering you. Have your epiphany. You need to go into self-reflection, and you know that the questions that you already have been answered with the doubt towards this person. You know the truth of things, and you need to feel that grief, feel that loss, feel that separation, because in order for you to grow, in order for you to move on, you need to let this person go, and don't let them use your grief about everything you've been through as a tool to worm their way back in, okay? Because you deserve better than this person, my darling. I don't know who this person is, but you deserve so much better. Joy. What was I saying here? I like the angels are saying, look, you are worthy of joy, of a relationship that lifts you up. It's not about, I expect maybe in your life you've just had a lot of turmoil and karmic relationships and you don't know what that feels like because it keeps happening to you in a cycle of repetition, that you keep finding narcissists, that you keep finding negative relationships on different levels. But the fact of the matter is, the reason that happens to a person is because they have healing to do. You have to gift yourself joy. You have to gift yourself love. You have to gift yourself self-respect. You have to understand that your value requires actions and words to be in alignment. It requires value from another person in return. You are worthy of it. You are worthy of being treated like a prince or princess, not like this, where at 1 minute you're love bombed, the next minute you're being annihilated by this person's anger, hatred, jealousy, manipulation, control. You don't need that kind of relationship, okay? You need to reject this person from your life and find the joy in your own life, because you are worthy of joy. Okay, joy springs from a sense of connection to the divine and is a quality which illuminates you. Find your light again, my darlings. Your angel guidance is to cultivate this quality by seeking the divine in every situation. So start looking for the light rather than the darkness. Start living in the light rather than the dark shadows of a person or situation. Pull yourself away from those people. Maybe you're attracted to them because you're an empath. You know, they're attracted to your light because they need work. But you don't want to work on someone that needs work. Why? Because it's up to that individual to do their work. It's not for you to fix them, heal them, hope that love will save them. Save yourself and find your joy. Then you will become aware of the wonder of creation, and joy will ignite your life, and you will find someone who is worthy of your love. Delight in everything, for joy is a key to enlightenment. So start to enjoy your life. Block all this drama, block this person, block the past, and say no more. I'm not repeating cycles. I'm not repeating narcissism in my life in some form or other with another person. I'm not going to entertain that. As soon as I see that red flag in another, I'm walking away and I'm cutting them off. And it's not me being horrible. It's not me being negative. It's me realizing that I know what patterns are. I know what people are. And I know that I can identify one and walk away and say, I dodged a bullet there, because I've been through it too many times to practice it again. Because I love myself and I love joy. And joy does not come from dating a narcissist. Joy does not come from having a narcissist in my life. Only misery with temporary elevations of love bombing and joy. But they are because the narcissist is benefiting from me. It's not because they love me. They love themselves. Okay? Positivity. Finding positivity comes covered over this here through the moon. The moon, like in reverse, it's about negative emotions. It's about depression. It's about coming from the darkness into the light. So you're being asked to actually now shine a light on those areas where you have been so misused by others, and finding the positivity in your own life, because you're building your strength within yourself. You're finding your self-respect. You're finding your purpose for your life separate from these people who are manipulative, and their end goal is to have you serve them in whatever form they want in that moment. And so positivity comes when you find that you are free. Find that positivity. See the freedom that you've managed to achieve by blocking this individual and anyone else who comes to you on those with those same behaviors. You do not need to entertain them anymore. Archangel Chamuel has been coming through these readings today. This is the second time he's come through, and he brings the pink ray of love and being blessed. And this Archangel card indicates that you're ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Unconditional love comes when you can let go of the past and forgive that person, because, well, let's face it, they're narcissists. They are what they are. They're a product of their past. I let go of my attachment to my father, who was a narcissist, and I forgave him. It took years, but I did. I let it go. And I realized and recognized that my father was a sum of his own trauma, his own past issues with identity. And the reason that he was the way he was because of his insecurities, because of his damage, and his mental health issues. And so me hating on him, or me despising him, me judging him poorly, Well, it wasn't actually going to help him heal, and it wasn't going to help me heal. So I let him go, and I let him go with love and forgiveness, because he couldn't help being what he was. Does that mean I excused what he did to me? No, he still did it. It's his karma to resolve. But it freed me from having to carry him like a stone around my neck, and I could heal my heart. And Archangel Chamuel comes to you today to ask you to do that, to let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones and those you dislike, and even strangers. Create a bridge of light so that the angels can come along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. And I feel like, you will find joy, positivity, love, and a good relationship if you can let go of all this that has come forward to do with this person. Keep them blocked. See what they were. And start looking for the synchronicities, because when you're on the right path to your own healing and your right path to your own purpose, you find them in life. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universe. The coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels. So recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they're the angels' messages to you, and you are on the right path. So you're on the right path by letting this person go. You're on the right path by dealing with the past and healing yourself and keeping the situation, illuminated by your light. See the truth. Everything happens in divine timing. So here I've got ain't shit, but this is about the energies, clarifying the situation. This is what that person really thought of you. So if they come back to you, I want you to see this card, and I want you to realize that that person that was treating you so badly, that narcissist that trying to worm their way back in past your blocks, this is what they thought. This is what they feel. Walking unscathed. This was a lucky escape. Okay, things could have got a lot worse if you hadn't left when you did. They're saying today for you not to go back. You've been unscathed by leaving now. Do not return to this person, okay? Because things are going to escalate if you do. A trap was laid. So this narcissist had laid a trap for you, but you're going to walk away and you're going to forget about them. And be blown on the winds of fortune to new joys, new heights, and new perspectives, and a newfound love with a person that is going to treat you like an equal, who's actually going to love you, who's going to uplift you. Release the old, release the old, release the old, release the old. Release all of that stale energy, those blockages that you have from this person, okay? From this past. Free yourself from it. Drift along the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding you towards renewal. So start setting down the damage of your youth and your past that allow for these people to hurt you. Okay? Start healing. Start that path and journey of healing. Become fully immersed in your new life, because everything is just around the corner. Everything you want is all around you and just waiting for you to see it. So start seeing the good in your life and start walking towards it, and don't look back. Don't look back to those people. Do not look back to this person, whoever it is, because remember, okay? And at this time, before you meet this person, this special person, you need to embrace your solitude for healing, okay? Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open, and answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. So think about the lessons that you have been taught by your past, by this person, and how you don't want this for yourself, and what you do want for yourself, what your dreams, your purposes, your purpose for being on earth, your aspirations. Do the healing and know that you are so worthy, and this person was never worthy of you and your love. Namaste, my beautiful darlings. My love to you all. I hope that this reading helped. Please leave me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do. I upload every Monday and Thursday, and next Monday we are doing past life issues. So find out which past life issues you've brought into this life with you. There will be a pick a card reading. There will be 3 general readings for you to choose from next Monday at 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on Healing with a Tarot. My name is Amy. I've loved having your company today, and I hope that you found some comfort in this reading. Namaste, my beautiful darlings. My love to you all. Until next Monday. Bye.